the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus has made me free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit.
I can see the signs now, cause my vision's clear. I can see the devil tempted when the Spirit's near. So I'm in the scriptures daily trying to change my life. All these years of being wrong, I'm trying to get it right. Being slow to anger, trying not to pop off. Being patient with my people when they go off. All judgment has been given to the Son. So with him, I've been trying to become one. All praises till I'm done. Trying to be his faithful servant, walking in his light. Keep my foot from darkness, walking out by sight. See his faith that's been moving that mountain that I've been struggling with. I'm glad I found him. The Messiah, the Christ, that's who I do it for. To give glory to the Father, that's what he did it for. He sacrificed, laid down his life, so we can be named blameless in the Father's sight.
No longer carnality, the Spirit is leading me, through his word my steps are ordered. Take total control of me, where you lead I follow thee, through his word my steps are ordered.
Many are called, but few are chosen. Fighting with my flesh, trying to keep the Sabbath holy. Carnal versus spirit, the battle is real. Gotta play without ceasing, keeping his will. Cause see, we all fall short, but blessed is his mercy. Through his son, we can get it, just follow the verses. Cause sinning feel good, it pleases the flesh. But through the spirit there's life, the carnal is death. I've been drinking living waters, I'm feeling refreshed. I had to kill that old man to witness my best. I gotta study what I need to pass this test. Believing on his son, number one on the list. Now I gotta keep his law, hoping that I don't miss. If I do pray for forgiveness, don't do it again. I gotta keep my heart focused, don't follow the trend. Cause you cannot love this world when following him.
No longer carnality, the Spirit is leading me, through his word my steps are ordered. Take total control of me, where you lead I follow thee, through his word my steps are ordered. In the Spirit I will follow you, where you lead me, through his word my steps are ordered. In the Spirit I will follow you, where you lead me, through his word my steps are ordered. In the Spirit I will follow you, where you lead me, through his word my steps are ordered. In the Spirit I will follow you, where you lead me, no longer carnality, the Spirit is leading me, through his word my steps are ordered. Take total control of me, where you lead I follow thee, through his word my steps are ordered. And Lord, I will follow you. Through his word my steps are ordered.
Yeah. I want to thank the Most High for taking the things of the world off of my shoulders.
Can we put some houses on that there real quick?
Yeah. Thank you, Father. Lord, you made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. I want wisdom, understanding. I don't want no Grammy. I wanna live a righteous life, with a righteous family. I want a wife that love you more than she love me. Wanna show my people that they royalty. Wanna live by your commands, on your word we stand. I'd rather be touching scriptures than touching these banks. The riches gon' profit nothing in a day of wrath. I was living in my mess, I had to take a bath. Creating me a clean heart, Abba made me pure. The things of the world, y'all, it's time to ignore. I want love, I want peace, I want everlasting life. Well done, my good and faithful servant, walking in that light. I'm on this narrow path, trying to save a soul. I want my people in Jerusalem, the days are old. I wanna get to the homeless, show them that he care. I wanna get a homeless, hope we almost out of here. Gave your example through your son, and it's the only way. Ain't no pagans over here, we keepin' holy days. I want my people, stop the killing, we dropping the prophets. I want us come back to the laws, it ain't no other option. Don't want no hate up in my heart, not over no doctrine. I want the fruits of the spirit, y'all could keep the nonsense. I had to renew my mind, I had to free my conscience. I had to confess my sins, I had to be honest. I want the Ruach HaKodesh to come into me. I only trust the Father, not the enemy. The Father word, he came and cleansed the enemy. I only want the Spirit, so I'm killing me. The Father gave me righteous things that I desire. I wanna see the kingdom, not the lake of fire. I don't want no drugs, scriptures got me higher. If we coming up here, how we gon' make it higher? Desires pure. You made my 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 desires pure. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. You made my desires pure. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. You made my desires pure. Haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. You made my desires pure. See all that weight that was on our shoulders. You made my desires pure. Was the things of this world. You made my desires pure. I want to say thank you, Father. You made my desires pure. Getting that weight off our shoulders. Hallelujah.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Shabbat shalom, everybody. It's your humble servant, D-Row, the truth teller. I got my other half with me today.
Shabbat shalom, family.
Aquila Priscilla Ministries back with another lesson. And as always, before we get started, we give all praise, all honor, and all glory to the God of this Bible, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, by way of his only begotten son, Yeshua HaMashiach. He was taught to us as Jesus the Christ. We give him all praise, all honor, and all glory. And as always, before we get started, we're going to do this Psalms 19:14, and it reads, "Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer." All praise, all honor, and all glory. You see the title of the lesson, Teachings and Traditions That Are Not Biblical. We are in this, I guess you could say, series, going over teachings and traditions that have been taught to us in various religions that we have found not to be biblical, right? So we've been going over the commandments. Now, we're not saying the commandments are not biblical. It's that the religions teach that the commandments are done away with, that we no longer have to adhere to the commandments, and that in itself is not biblical, right?
So we've been going over the commandments. We are now on the 10th commandment. Thou shalt not covet. And what I kind of found with this commandment, man, the reason why it's the 10th is because this commandment, in my opinion, covers all the commandments, right? If you don't covet, right, you more than likely will not be stealing from your brother. You more than likely will not be murdering, right? You more than likely will not be lying or deceiving. If you don't covet, you more than likely will not bring other ways before the Most High God. Like, what do I mean? Like, other words for covet is jealousy. What we got? Envy, lust, right? And a lot of times, man, we fall into those emotions because, for one, we feel unimportant, right? We lack value in our life. Some of us feel like, our life is not at value. We feel unappreciated, right? We feel like the things that we do are not appreciated by others, right? This invokes jealousy, envy, covetousness, right? Sometimes we feel like our life has no purpose, right? So we go look for purpose, right? Trying to find things that give purpose to our life. This is in fact covetousness, right? This leads to covetousness, and we gonna look at this. How if we as believers in the Messiah need to be content, right, with His comfort. And now you're like, what comfort? What you talking about? We gonna look into that. Like we look at comfort in a way of ease, or we look at comfort as being, taken care of, no worries. But the scriptures define comfort as instructive, right? So we need to be content, where we are with Christ, where we are with the Messiah, right? And we won't fall into these, feeling unimportant, feeling not valued, feeling unappreciated, where we won't go look to fill these voids. You see what I'm saying? Because that's when the doors open for certain spirits like envy, jealousy, murder, right? When we leave the comfort of the Messiah. And we're gonna get into that. Just stay with me, man. You're gonna, by the end of this lesson, you're gonna be like, okay, I see what you're saying, D-Bro. So just stay with us. So let's go to the first spot. Let's get this started. Teachings and traditions that are not biblical. The 10th commandment, thou shalt not covet. Peace and love to everybody that's online, man, right now. I hope we get some edification going on here. Shalom to everybody that's online on YouTube and on Facebook. And we're going to get this started, man. But let me share my screen because we're gonna look at some definitions and demonstrations of that nature today. So let's get this. Ecclesiastes. And we're going to do chapter 12. And we're going to do 13 through 14. This is where we're going to get it started at. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Verses 13 through 14. This is, thou shalt not covet. This is the 10th commandment. You're going to see how all the commandments, right, are wrapped up in this one. All right. So let's look at this. Ecclesiastes 12. And we're going to do 13 through 14. And if you got it, my love, go ahead.
All right. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments.
Okay.
For this is the whole duty of man.
You see that? This is the whole duty of man. And Satan understands this. He knows this is our duty, right? This is why, well, I'm gonna let the scriptures talk. Go ahead, baby.
For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So every work that we do is going to be brought into judgment, whether it be our secret works, our thoughts, right? Excuse me, or our physical works, whether it be good or evil, we're going to get judged by that. All right, Satan knows this, right? This is why. Let's go to the second spot. James chapter 4. James 4. This is what we're dealing with right here. James 4. And this is why I look at the religions and the pastors with a side eye because of what they're teaching. And understand, for you must understand me. I never want to tear anybody down. I'm not trying to tear no religion or no pastor down. No, we're just basically trying to enlighten our people, right? I'm not trying to tear anybody down, We're just trying to enlighten the people, trying to put something else on your mind, trying to put the scriptures on your mind, the truth on your mind, as opposed to traditions
of men. All right, so let's look at this. James chapter 4. What we doing? 1 through 3.
All right.
If you got it, baby, go ahead.
From whence come wars and fightings among you?
So where do the wars and the fightings come among us? Right? Go ahead.
Come they not hence, even of your lusts that war in your members?
See, this is the war, right? Because remember, the whole duty is to keep the commandments.
That's right.
Right? And what did Christ say? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Your spirit wants to do this.
Yes.
Right? But your flesh lusts or covets after things that it desires. You see? So this is the war, and Satan knows that. So he makes those things that you desire look even the more desirable, even look precious, if you will. We're going to look at that, right? Verse 2.
Ye lust and have not. Ye kill and desire to have.
See, that's what happens when we covet things. We end up murdering, we end up lying, we end up stealing, right? Go ahead.
And cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not.
Okay.
Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss.
Yeah.
That ye may consume it upon your lust.
That you may consume it upon your lust. See, and what is James talking about? A lot of times we ask the Most High for things like a big house, for things like a brand new car, or new wardrobe. We very seldom ask the Most High for wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. Right? He said, "You ask amiss." What is amiss? Look at this. And this is why we usually only ask for houses and material things, right? This is why I watch.
Strong's G 2560. Kakos.
Kakos. What does this mean? Look at this. Miserable, to be ill, improperly, wrongly, to speak ill of, revile one. Look at this. Diseased, evil, grievously, miserably sick. So what is he saying? Right? He's saying when he say you come to him and ask him amiss, right? Well, a lot of times we come into the Most High God asking for things when we done spoke ill of him, right? You tell folks they don't have to keep the Sabbath. You tell folks they don't have to keep his commandments, but then you go and you ask him for things that you desire, right? That's amiss, right? That you're diseased because what's diseased in the scripture? What's sick in the scripture? Sin, right? So if you're telling us we don't have to keep the commandments, but we're going to the Most High God and asking him for things, we're going to him in a diseased state. We're going to him in a sick state, in a grievous, miserable, sick, sore state. He say that's why you don't receive what you ask for. You see? Let's go to the next spot. This is why the whole duty of man is to keep his commandments, so that when we do ask for things, it won't be amiss. Let's go to the next spot. Proverbs 27:20. Proverbs 27:20. That's why I don't understand, why we even entertain the thought that we don't have to keep his commandments, or entertain the thought that all we have to do is believe. Right? We find in the scriptures that that's your understanding, departing from evil. How do we know what evil is? Let's look at this. 20 verse 27. No, 27.
Verse 20.
Verse 20. Hold on, I did verse 20. Hold on, y'all, bear with me. Let me get to it real quick. Let me get the proverb. We're going to do 27 verse 20. Okay. Hold on, y'all, bear with me. Let me get there right quick. 27 verse 20. So we have Proverbs 27 verse 20. And if you got it, baby, go ahead.
All right. Hell and destruction are never full. So the eyes of man are never satisfied.
The eyes of man are never satisfied. See, that's what we're warned against. Our flesh is never satisfied, right? The spirit is, because the spirit knows that as long as I'm with the Most High, I'm satisfied. We're going to look at that. Just stay with us. But the flesh knows. The flesh wants or desires things that it shouldn't. So that's what's going on here, people. The whole duty of man is to keep the commandments.
Yes.
But our flesh covets our desires, right? Things that it shouldn't. And that's the war. That's the war. And we find out when we covet, we 9 times out of 10 break commandments 1 through 9 when we covet. All right. So let's get into this. Let's look at the first script, Exodus 20, verse 17. Let's look at this. Thou shalt not covet, and see exactly, what this is. So we at Exodus 20, and we're gonna do verse 17. And if you got it, sweetheart, go ahead.
All right, Exodus 20, verse 17.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Yep.
Nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is his neighbor's.
Mm-hmm. So what does this tell us, right? That we shouldn't desire anything that doesn't belong to us, right? Anything that doesn't belong, even if it doesn't belong to someone else, right? We shouldn't desire it to the point that it becomes before the Most High God,
Yes.
that we put it before our studies, that we put it before our faith, that we put it before our God. Nothing, right? And we're going to see throughout these examples that we look at, that's exactly what we do as people, right? We allow our flesh to put any and everything before the Most High God. And when you do that, that's covet. You see? So let's look at what this exactly covet mean, right? What does covet mean?
Strong's H2530. Hamad. Hamad.
Hamad. Okay. Hamad. Look at this. To desire, take pleasure in, delight. But this is what really caught my eye. To delight greatly, to desire greatly. You see that? Look at this. Desirableness, preciousness. So when you covet something, you hold that thing precious above all things. You see what I'm saying? Beloved, greatly beloved, delectable thing, delight, desire. But look at this, lust. You see that? Lust. And we're going to show what the scriptures are going to show. That's the biblical definition of covet, lust. All right. But before we go there, let's look at the character meaning, because the character meaning, as we've seen in the previous lessons, breaks it down a little bit more on a spiritual level. All right. So let's look at the character meaning. We got a chet, mem, and dalet. Chet, mem, dalet. Let's look at this real quick. Let's look at this. All right. So chet, we see the first letters chet, right? Or first characters chet, right? It's a wall, a fence. Keep this in mind. Separation, right? Keep that in mind. Wall, fence, separation, right? Next letters, mem, water, chaos, blood. All right. Next letters, dalet, door, move, entrance. All right. We put these letters together. What I came up with, that's why I say keep this in mind. Wall, fence. Think of that as the Most High's word. Think of that as the Most High's protection. You see that? And his word and his protection separates you from this chaos, this water of chaos, which can in fact be blood, right? And we're going to see when you operate in covet, this water of chaos can be in fact blood. However, when you stay within the wall, within the fence, i.e. God's word, right? You separate yourself from this water of chaos or this blood, and in fact opens the door of salvation, right? When you don't covet. However, when we do operate in the spirit of covetousness, right? We come from behind this wall. We jump over this fence of protection into these waters of chaos and or blood, which in fact opens the door for the spirit of murder, lying, cheating, deceit, right? Bringing other gods before him, idolatry. You see, when we step away from this comfort zone, right? Because when we're behind the wall, when we're behind the fence, it's God's protection. It's his law, his word is our protection.
Yes.
You see that? And when we step outside of that, right, we open ourselves. The door is open for all types of evil and wicked spirits, right?
Well, he said keeping the commandments is life.
It's life. That's what it, stay with us.
All right.
Right? So this is why we shouldn't covet, right? And also think about it. When you do covet, you're saying that the Most High, you're not satisfied with what the Most High has provided you.
Right.
So you're willing to step outside from behind this wall, or you're willing to step outside this fence or this gate.
Protection.
Right, this protection to see if it's greener on the other side.
Mm-mm.
It's really what that breaks down to.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see throughout all these examples, that's exactly what took place. Folks wasn't satisfied with the provision that the Most High gave them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Let's go to the next script. Let's go to the next script. 2 Corinthians. Because remember, I said this is comfort. His fence, his wall is considered our comfort, right? And it's a reason why I said, think of that as his word, as his law, right? Let's go to 2 Corinthians 1. And we're gonna do verses 3 through 4. Right? 2 Corinthians 3 through 4. Remember, when you step outside this comfort, matter of fact, hold on, I want to do something real quick. Find comfort. See, look, we tend to look at the first definition, a state of physical ease and freedom from pain or constraint. Mm-hmm. Of course, that's comfort. But look at this second definition, the easy or alleviation of a person's feelings of grief or distress.
Yes. What
is grief or distress? Sin. Biblically, that's grief and distress when you're wrapped up in unrighteous behavior, right? And what eases us of that? What gives us comfort from grief and distress, right? Now let's go to the 2 Corinthians, right? 3 through 4. 2 Corinthians 3 through 4. We gonna get that Romans 7. That's actually the next script, bro. but I want to look at this comfort first to let you know what comfort is, to let you know that fence, right? That wall is in fact your comfort, is in fact his word. Watch. Go ahead.
First, what's that? 2 Corinthians
chapter 1, 3
verse
through
3.
Yep.
Blessed be God, even the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies, and the God of all comfort.
You see that he's the God of all comfort. I'm gonna let my wife finish and we're gonna look at what this comfort means. Go ahead.
Who comforteth us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of God.
I'll praise. So if we abide in his comfort, right, and believe in his comfort, then we will have the ability to comfort others with the comfort that he comforted us with. Yes. So we got to understand, what's this comfort? What is comfort? Is it the first definition? A state of physical ease and freedom from pain, in a sense? It's both of these. But look, I want to show you why, though. This is what caught my attention, right? This is what made me say, boom.
Strong's G 3874. Paraklesis. Paraklesis.
Okay. You got it. Look at this though. A calling near. That right there. A calling near. How do we get near to the Messiah or the Most High? Look at this. Summons, especially for help. When we're wrapped up in sin and wicked ways, what helps us? What do we need to summon in order to help us get up out of that? You see? Watch. Supplication, entreaty, exhortation. Exhortation is to get somebody to do something. It's to admonish somebody to do something. Look at all these definitions. This is the one that caught my attention. Instructive. Okay. So his comfort is in fact instructing us. What does he use to instruct us? His word, his law. This is why we're comforted, right? When we're in the midst of all the chaos and all the drama, right? When we decide to stay behind his fence and stay behind his wall of comfort, his word, right? Evil ain't gonna come near us. We're gonna read that. Just stay with us. So we see that's what comfort is, folks. Instructive. His word, his wall, his fence. You see? Let's go to the next spot. Good morning. Let's go to the next spot. Now let's go to Romans 7. The biblical definition of lust. The biblical definition, of covet, I should say. Yeah. The biblical definition of covet. So where are we at? Romans chapter 7. And we're going to start at verse 7.
All right. right.
And we're going to do 7 through 8.
All right.
If you got it, baby. Romans 7 through 8. Go ahead.
All right.
Excuse me.
What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid.
So see that this is the chapter I would take to the guy who's saying, if we keep in the Father's commandments, then we going to hell. This is what I would ask him. Explain this to me then.
Yeah.
If you telling me keeping the law is going to send me to hell, explain this. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid.
Yeah.
Nay. What do you say?
I had not known sin, but by the law.
Okay.
For I had not known lust,
Okay,
except the law had said, thou shalt not covet.
So that's the biblical definition of covet, to lust, to greatly desire something that does not belong to you. You see? And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody else's, right? It's you greatly desiring something to the point that it's more precious than a word, that it's more precious than your salvation. You see what I'm saying? So lust, right? Greatly desire something. Now let's get into these examples.
We're just doing 7.
7 through 8.
We didn't do 8.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Verse 8. What does it say?
But sin taken occasion by the commandment,
Okay.
wrought in me all manner of concupiscence.
There you go.
For without the law, sin was dead.
And see, that's what thank you for checking me on this. Remind me. Because see, that's what's going on right now in the world. Sin is dead right now. Because that's why we're comfortable, even though we call ourselves Christians, followers of Christ. That's why we're comfortable to get ready for Halloween, because we don't have anything that tells us Halloween is wrong. You see, but sin taking occasion by the commandment. Sin takes occasion by the commandment. You see, thou shalt not covet. Lust has taken occasion by the commandment. Thou shalt not covet. You see what I'm saying? Thou shalt not covet shows you that lust is sin. So if you telling me that the laws and commandments is done away with, then we have no radar for sin. Sin is no longer on the radar. It's Hully Gully from this point. You see? That's why.
And you got to be able to explain that verse 12 too.
What's verse 12, baby?
Wherefore the law is holy and the commandment holy. And just and good.
So how do we get that Paul is saying the law is done away with? He just said right here to himself in a letter to the Romans, the law is holy. What is holy? Set apart, separate. That's why when you keep the law, when you keep his commandments, you are deemed holy. Because if you're keeping his law, statutes, and commandments, you're not gearing up for the folly season that's about to take place.
Right.
You're set apart.
That's right.
You're holy. You're not gearing up for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and New Year's, and Valentine's. You're not gearing up for that. You're holy. You're set apart from that.
That's right. Because
you keep his words. You keep his statutes. You see? Let's go to the next spot. Let's go. Now we can start looking at an example, right? Let's go to Numbers 16. Because we know some examples. We know one is Satan wanted to be God, right? Satan wasn't satisfied with his role, with the provision that the Most High gave him. So what did he do? He coveted the throne. You see? We know Adam and Eve wasn't satisfied with walking arm in arm with the Messiah in the garden, right? Satan made it seem that he wasn't giving them everything. So they coveted. Right? What was another one? King David greatly desired the woman in Bathsheba bathing. Greatly desired, even when he found out that she was another man's wife. Right? He stepped outside the fence. He stepped from behind the wall. Yeah. Right? And jumped into the waters of chaos. You see? What's another one? Joseph and his brothers. Right? They envied Joseph. Right? Because their father deemed him his favorite. So them being jealous and envious of him opened the door to what? Lying, deceit, murder. You see? It was another one you gave me. I didn't write it. What was the other one? Judas.
Oh, yeah.
Judas Iscariot coveted money to the point that he betrayed his Messiah. You see, so cover when you covet, when you step outside the comfort zone, right? You're open. And it opens the door for all type commandments 1 through 9. You're gonna break commandments 1 through 9. 9 times out of 10. Yeah. You see? But let's go to another example. Like I didn't want to read all those examples, you know, but we're gonna do 2 examples, right? 2 examples where it really brings out, like I said, every other sin, right? Because you decided to covet, it opened the door for all these other sins. So let's look at this. Number 16. Is that what I said? Number 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 through 35. Number 16, we're gonna do 1 through 35. This is the rebellion of Korah, right? The rebellion of Korah. And we're gonna look at how this example showed us that opened the door for everything else. All right, when you're ready, baby, go ahead.
Now Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi and Dathan, and Abiram, the sons of Eliab and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men.
So dig real quick. Korah is a Levite, and whether you know it or not, all Levites had duties in the temple. However, it was only certain Levites that had high priesthood demonstrations. You see what I'm saying? So Korah was chosen. He was a Levite. So he had duties, right? Just understand that. Verse 2.
And they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown.
So look, these men are already princesses. These men are already men of renown. These men already have what you would call a status, so to speak. However, we see that it's not appreciated. It's not they're not satisfied, if you will. Go ahead.
And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you. Seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord.
So we sense a hint of jealousy going on here. He said, we all of the Lord. What makes you, Aaron, high priest? What makes you, Moses, the mediator? You know, we're all holy. We're all this is jealousy, which is sparked by not being appreciative. Not appreciating the role that you have, or being content with the role that you have, that he set you with. You see, it opens the door for envy, jealousy. Go ahead.
And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face.
Instead of see, that's why this Moses, we need to take lessons from Moses. That's why the book said he is the most humble man in the Bible. These dudes coming to him, basically telling, man, who told you in charge? This, then the third. And Moses, instead of coming back at him, he instantly started praying.
Right.
Just what I tell folks, man. If we're saying we're followers of Christ, we believe in Yeshua, Hamashiach, right? When people come at us, we shouldn't combat or come. We need to pray for these folks,
right?
Because obviously they don't know. Obviously, we should see the spirit of jealousy or whatever is on these folks. And if you really sincerely love these people, you should pray for these folks. You see, he fell down on his face.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 5.
Yeah.
And he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his, and who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him. Even him whom he hath chosen, will he cause to come near unto him.
Even whom he has chosen. And listen to what we read. Right? When people got money, when people are poor, whatever situation the people are in, the Most High God put them in that situation. So why should I covet or feel sad or any type of way when I see my brother doing good?
That's right.
See, that's envy, that's jealousy. When I see my brother pull up in a brand new ride and I feel sad, oh man, why ain't I? That's envy. That's jealous. When my brother pull up and I know he keeping commandments, statutes, and judgments, and he pull up in something new, or he pull up, I should rejoice because I know, that's a blessing from the Most High.
Yes,
that's a blessing for His work.
That's right.
You see, but instead, like I said, Oh man.
Get sad, try to figure out why you ain't got
why
that,
I ain't got
how
that.
I can get that.
How can I get that?
Right.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out from behind the fence of comfort, the wall of comfort. Stepping out from behind that. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
This do take ye censers, Korah, and all his company, and put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom the Lord doth choose, he shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi.
And this is another reason why I don't believe in, calling myself a priest, or calling myself an apostle, or calling myself a prophet, right? And that's why I respect the elders of our congregation, because when we came together, they wasn't like, I'm priest this, I'm priest that. I always say that because I respect that, because that breeds envy, jealousy.
Yeah.
Because the Most High appoints priests, God appoints his prophets, God appoints his apostles. You see, God appoints his preachers and reverends, and it's only one reverend, but he appoints this. So who am I to get up here and say I'm priest D-Row? He didn't anoint me as no priest. You see, we take on things of ourselves. That's because we covet, to be worshiped. We covet to be followed.
Titles.
Right? That's why we give ourselves these titles. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
And Moses said unto Korah, Hear I pray you, ye sons of Levi.
Yeah.
Seemeth it but a small thing unto you, that the God of Israel have separated you from the congregation of Israel.
See, Moses is trying to plead with him. He like, do you think it's a small thing, Korah, that he has separated you from the congregation of Israel? Remember, Korah is a Levite. So already he has a status. The Levites have a status within our nation. That's just the bottom line. They already are chosen. They are separated from Judah, Issachar, and they're separated. Right? So he's saying, is this a light thing to you? Do you not appreciate this? Go ahead.
To bring you near to himself to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord.
You're already near to him, doing the service of the tabernacle. Are you not satisfied with this? Do you not feel that your life has purpose? Right? Do you not feel that your life has value?
Yes.
Are you not important? Go ahead.
And to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
Yeah.
And he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee. And seek ye the kingdom and seek ye the priesthood also.
So you trying to be the priest also? Like I said, you're not satisfied with what he has deemed you with. You're not satisfied with the Most High has blessed you with. Right. Is what you're telling me. That's what Moses is saying to Korah. You telling me you ain't satisfied. Go ahead.
Verse 11.
Yeah.
For which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord.
Notice what he said. You're gathered together against the Lord.
Yeah.
But he came against Aaron and Moses. He said, you gather together against the Lord. You know why? Because the Lord has established Moses and Aaron. And we're going to read that. The Lord established them. So when you come against something that the Lord has established, you're not coming against the established. You're coming against the Lord. That's just the bottom line. That's sin. You see?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And what is Aaron that ye murmur against him?
And the Most High hate murmuring, right? We had to use this as a teaching experience, teaching tool, and that happened in our family for a week or so ago.
Yeah.
He hate murmuring, right? So you murmuring against what he has established? Think of that. Go ahead.
And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abram. Yeah. Abiram. Yeah. The sons of Eliab.
Yep.
Which said, we will not come up.
So now you define authority. You see how when you step outside of that fence of comfort, of that wall of comfort, when you step outside of his word, you see, you open the door for all type of chaos.
Yes.
Now, not only is jealousy and envy on the table, now you rejecting authority.
Rebellious.
That's thank you. The spirit of rebellious is on the table now. You see how this it's a domino effect. That's why covet is the last demonstration. Think of it, 10, right? The letter 10. I mean the number 10. 1 plus 1 is 0. So we got 1, right? What does that tell us? That you should only covet the Father. That's all that we should be covet. Trying to be with him. And how do we get to the Father? The Messiah. So that should tell you the only thing you should be coveting is this right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's why covet is the 10th commandment, right? Because when we operate righteously, then we are coveting his word. That's it. That's all we care about. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 13.
Yeah.
Is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that floweth with milk and honey?
Yeah.
To kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us?
See, this is their reasoning. He said, you brought us up out of Egypt just to make yourself princes over us? You see how the Satan is whispering? Mm-hmm. The door is open. The door is open for all type of wicked spirits to come in now, because you done stepped outside of that fence. You done stepped out of that gate. You done stepped from behind that wall of comfort. So now you open. Go ahead.
Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that floweth with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Will thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up.
So you ain't gave us nothing, Moses. Why should we listen to you? See?
Yeah.
It's material things. You just focus on material,
things.
tangible things.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
And Moses was very wroth and said unto the Lord, respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. And Moses said unto Korah, be thou and all thy company before the Lord, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow.
Go ahead.
And take every man his censer, and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Lord, every man his censer, 250 censers. Thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer.
Yep.
And they took every man his censer, and put fire in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron.
Stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Now, when you are Korah and them operating covetousness, what's going to come out of this door? You think salvation going to come out of this door?
Chaos.
Go ahead.
And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the congregation.
Yep.
And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, the
spiritual door has been opened. Go ahead.
Separate yourselves from among this congregation.
Oh, ain't that check? Wall, fence, separation. Go ahead.
That I may consume them in a moment.
Oh, blood. Consume mean kill, folks. What verse you on?
Verse 21.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
And they fell upon their faces and said, "O God, the God of the spirit, the God of the spirits of all flesh."
You see that? The God of the spirits. You see that? So when you step outside that comfort zone, that comfort wall, that fence, and into the waters of chaos, that door is open. He's the spirit of all doors. I mean, all spirits. So he send these wicked spirits through these doors for you. You see? Go ahead.
Shall one man sin, and will thou be wroth with all the congregation? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram.
Separate yourself. Go ahead.
And Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him.
Let's get away from this guy. Straight up. Let's separate ourselves. Let's get back behind the wall. Let's get back behind the fence of comfort.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And he spake unto the congregation, saying, depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins.
Separate yourself. Go ahead.
So they got up from the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram, came out and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives and their sons and their little children.
And notice this too. When you covet, especially if you're a husband, right? When you covet, right? When you break these commandments, you are putting your sons, your daughters, your wife, everybody that's associated with your family in jeopardy. Go ahead.
And Moses said, hereby ye shall know that the Lord has sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of mine own mind.
So don't get mad or get jealous at me.
Yeah.
This is the Lord's doing. We're gonna read
He's
that.
Been instructed.
He's been instructed.
Yes.
You see, he's been comforted.
Yes.
Go ahead.
If these men die the common death of all men,
blood,
or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord hath not sent me. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open up her mouth and swallow them up with all that appertaineth unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord. And it came to pass as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up,
blood,
and their houses, and all the men that appertaineth unto Korah, and all their goods. They and all that appertaineth to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed up on them, and they perished from among the congregation. And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also.
Yeah, I'd have been probably scared too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And there came out a fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offered incense.
In the beginning, how many of them was it that came up against Moses and Aaron? 250. You see? So see, that's what happens, man. Command just played out in real life. Right?
Yes.
Command just played out. Covet in the character sense just played out in real life.
Right.
You see? Let's go to the next spot. 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel. Chapter 2, verse 7. That's why we got to be content, folks. I know we did a lesson a while back about being content. You know, and you might hear a few verses that you heard in that lesson. Right? Because that's really that's how you overcome covet. Just being content. You know, don't get caught up in this world.
Yes.
Right? What's in this world? The lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. That's all that's wrapped up in this world. As a kid, we get taught to covet. I don't know if when I was a kid, we had this game called bingo. Did y'all do that in Evansville? Like when cars ride by, bingo, that's my car. Bingo, that's my house. You see what I'm saying? So we've been taught to covet since that's society. Society teaches you to covet. What's the motto of society? What? Get rich.
Chase the bag.
Chase the bag. That ain't that what's the American dream? Big house, big car, big good job.
Yeah.
So we're taught to covet. We're taught not to be content with what the Most High has given us. Right? So let's look at this. 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 7, and it reads.
1 Samuel chapter 2 and 7.
This is Samuel's mother praying because she's burned. She wanted a child. This is a part of the prayer that she prayed.
All right. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich.
Yep.
He bringeth low and lifteth up.
You see, that's what Moses was saying. He said, "Man, this ain't on my mind.
Right.
I was chosen for this." Right? He said, "The Lord maketh poor, the Lord maketh rich. The Lord bringeth low and lifteth up." So when you get to being jealous or mad at somebody at their position, you're not being mad at them. You're not being you're coming against the Lord. The Lord put them there. You see? Let's go to the next spot. 1 King. Let's go to the next example. 1 King chapter 21. 1 King 21, and we're gonna do 1 through 16. This is another example of covetousness. One that's in we got a king here, and a lot of times, you know, people in certain statuses or people that have a lot of money, they feel like whatever they want, they can have. Right? I got the money. I can whatever I want. I should be able to have it.
That's right.
And that's why I say a lot of sometimes, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to belong to somebody. You could covet, like I said, I could covet For example, I have a car right now that's not, you would say, lookable. Cosmetically, right? Now, the old D-Row would have been like, nah, I gotta fix this. I gotta, which that's not wrong. It's not wrong. However, it comes a point to where, I put everything in me to get this car fixed or to get this, new cosmetic done on my car, right? I stopped doing a week. I stopped studying. During the week now, I'm trying to figure out how I can. You see what I'm saying?
Or taking money we've set aside for alms to go put toward that. Or, yeah, all kind of stuff.
See, to me, that's covet, because I'm putting that before. I'm not trusting that as long as I stay the course, he gonna take care of that for me. I'm trying to take care of it myself. You see, that's the gist of covet, right? Yeah. But again, you get people with money, right? That feel like, because I got this money, I can have whatever I want. There's nothing that can't be denied from me.
Yeah.
So let's look at this. Where we at? 1 Kings.
And that's right, sis.
What you say?
We don't do things out of vanity.
Nah, we shouldn't.
That's right.
We shouldn't. We shouldn't do anything out of strife. Right? So where we at?
All right, 21. First Kings 21.
Yeah, we doing 1 through 16.
All right. And it came to pass after these things that Naboth, the Jezreelite, Jezreelite,
yep,
had a vineyard, which was in Jezreel.
Yep.
Hard by the palace of Ahab, king of Samaria.
So this Jezreelite had a vineyard right next to the king's palace. Right next to the king's house, right? Let's go. You see the title: Ahab covets Naboth's vineyard. All right, look at this, verse 2.
And Ahab spake unto Naboth, saying, "Give me thy vineyard, that I may have it for a garden of herbs, because it is near unto my house, and I will give thee for it a better vineyard than it. Or if it seem good to thee, I will give thee the worth of it in money." And Naboth said to Ahab, "The Lord forbid it me, that I should give the inheritance of my fathers unto thee."
He speaking the law to him. See, the Jezreelite is staying within the fence. It's staying within the wall. He's speaking law to him. You go, I think it's in Leviticus where the land of the Most High, when he give you your land, you can't sell that because that land is not yours. It says the children of Israel are sojourners in the land with him. So you don't have the authority to even sell the land, right? And on top of that, once your father gives you an inheritance, I can't sell my father's inheritance that he give it to me for an inheritance. I can't do that. So this Naboth character is speaking to the king law, which the king should know, because the scriptures also tells that every time a king is put in office, he has to write down the book of the law. So Ahab should know this, right? But Ahab is stepping outside the comfort zone, right? Go ahead.
He's full of covetousness.
There you go.
Verse 4.
Yeah.
And Ahab came into the house. And Ahab came into his house heavy and displeased.
You see that? Heavy, sad.
Grief.
Because this man has something that he wants. You see, he got something that he wants. Go ahead.
And displeased because of the word which Naboth the Jezreelite had spoken to him. For he had said, "I will not give thee the inheritance of my fathers." And he laid him down upon his bed and turned away his face and would not eat no bread.
Look, he depressed like a little girl.
Distressed.
Let me tell you, man, if I ever see any man act like this, I'm no longer fooling with you. I'm gonna pray for you, and I'm gonna keep my, because this is femaleish to me. And any man, I tell my wife all the time, she get a test of this. Man shouldn't do certain things. Just because you are a man, there are certain things as men we just can't do. You see what I'm saying? As men, that's just how it is. And pouting and crying is one of them. Not saying a man can't cry, because we pray sometimes, and
tears come,
but I'm saying a pout and cry because I can't get something I want, like a little kid, like a little baby. Come on, if y'all, man, hey man, I'm cool. I'm cool. You can be. I don't have nothing to do with that.
Verse 5.
Go. I'm just saying. That's a fact. Hey, straight up, Tuvi. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, like I said, I ain't gonna try to tear you down or nothing, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But Jezebel, his wife, came to him
Uh-huh.
and said unto him, Why is thy spirit so sad
Uh-huh.
that thou eatest no bread?
That's depression.
Why
When you
ain't
can't eat.
eating?
That's
Yeah.
that. And see, that's
Oh, because somebody told you no, though.
and for you to be a
Yeah.
king, you a king, bro.
Yeah.
You a king. You shouldn't even be. Let me. No, I don't want to go. I don't. Keep going. Go ahead.
Verse 6.
Go ahead.
And he said unto her, Because I spake unto Naboth
Yeah.
the Jezreelite,
Yeah.
and said unto him,
Yeah.
Give me thy vineyard for money, or else, if it please thee, I will give thee another vineyard for it.
Yeah.
And he answered, I will not give thee my vineyard.
Because he can't, bro. He keeping the law, and that's another thing. If the man acting this way and the brother keeping the law, bro, what type of man are you?
Yeah.
What type of king are you?
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's the thing. See, as men, especially men with wives and families, we're supposed to know this book. That's our. Remember, what did we read in the beginning?
The whole duty of man.
The whole duty of man.
Yeah.
And you having a wife and kids, that's your duty to teach them the law, to teach them the ways of the Most High. And to see this man acting like this in front of his wife, you see what I'm saying? That tell me what type of woman is this that will want a jellyback man like this. That should tell you a woman that is comfortable with a man that demonstrates like this is in fact a Jezebel type woman that can see, okay, I can get in here and I can usurp authority.
Basically, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
But he's allowing it too.
He's allowing it.
Yeah.
Right. A woman can see that.
Yeah.
You see? Go ahead.
Verse 7.
Yeah.
And Jezebel, his wife, said unto him,
Yeah.
Does thou now govern the kingdom of Israel?
Yeah.
Arise and eat bread, and let thine heart be merry.
See how Satan demonstrates? He said, Satan said, doest thou now govern the kingdom of Israel? Meaning, you the king, you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Satan just told him.
Yep. Don't worry about it. Get up and eat.
You the king.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to abide by no laws. You make your own laws. Basically, what Satan just told him. Go ahead.
I will give thee the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite.
What does this sound like? Go to Matthew chapter 4 and read where he say, I will give you all of this.
Yeah.
Unless you just bow down and worship me.
So we know who's speaking.
So we know who's speaking.
Yeah.
Right? See, this is the intricate workings of the Bible that we must know and because it speaks the same language all over the book. The language just changes due to the time. The lingo changes due to time. The meaning stays the same. The lingo just changes. You see what I'm saying?
Just like our mother Eve when she looked up on that tree
and
he came and told her, you're not gonna die.
Don't know you ain't gonna die.
Yeah, don't do it.
You see? All praises.
All right, verse 8.
Yeah.
So she wrote letters in Ahab's name.
Yeah.
And sealed them with his seal, and sent the letters unto the elders and to the nobles that were in the city, dwelling with Naboth. And she wrote in the letter saying, proclaim a fast and set Naboth on high among the people.
Yep.
And set 2 men, sons of, Belial, before him.
It's the devil, y'all. Remember in Ezekiel, was it Ezekiel? I think it was Elijah went up against 400 of Belial's prophets. You see? Go ahead.
Before him to bear witness against him, saying, thou didst blaspheme God and the king, and then carry him out and stone him that he may die.
So deception, lying, deceit,
false
accusing. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. She just broke all these commandments. You see, she just broke the 9th commandment, the 7th commandment, gonna break the 8th commandment
because of his covetousness.
Right? And since you the king's wife, you're bringing all different types of ways before the God of Israel. You see, because the king represents the Messiah on earth. Right? The priest represents the Messiah on earth. This is what authority represents the Messiah.
That's right.
You see? Go ahead.
Verse 11.
Yeah.
And the men of his city, even the elders and the nobles who were in the inhabitants in his city,
Yep.
did as Jezebel had sent unto them. And as it was written in the letters which she had sent unto them. They proclaimed a fast and set Naboth on high among the people.
See that they proclaimed a fast. This is why when you go in Isaiah and read, man, I don't care about y'all fasting. Because a lot of time the folks is fasting, right? For evil reasons, for selfish reasons, for covetous reasons. Well, just like we read in that James, you praying, but you praying amiss.
Yes.
So that you can fulfill it with your lust. So what I give you, you're gonna fulfill it with your lust. Go ahead.
And there came in 2 men, children of Belial, and sat before him. And the men of Belial witnessed against him, against Naboth, in the presence of the people, saying, Naboth did blaspheme God and the king. Then they carried him forth out of the city and stoned him with stones that he died.
Murder. This is straight murder. Go ahead.
Then they sent to Jezebel, saying, Naboth is stoned and is dead. And it came to pass when Jezebel heard that Naboth was stoned and was dead, that Jezebel said to Ahab, Arise, take possession of the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite, which he refused to give thee for money. For Naboth is not alive, but dead. And it came to pass when Ahab heard that Naboth was dead, that Ahab rose up to go down to the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite to take possession of it.
So you see how all the other commandments are being broken?
He was happy.
You see, he got joyous now. You see?
After the commands were broke.
You see?
Yeah. Sound like Satan to me.
Satan to me, for real. Let's go to the next spot. 1 Timothy 6:6-9. 1 Timothy 6:6-9. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 Timothy 3. I think it's 3. Hold on. Let me see. All right, what I got. Yeah, hold on. I'm in Titus. 1 Timothy. Yeah, okay, yeah. 6:6-9. 1 Timothy 6:6-9.
All right.
And if you got it, go ahead.
All right. But godliness with contentment is great gain.
But godliness with contentment is great gain. Go ahead.
For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
Go ahead.
And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
See, he wanted to do that vineyard so he can do olives and make olives.
Like
he said,
herbs.
And herbs. He said, having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare.
You see, King Ahab was rich. He feel like, yo, I got all the money in the kingdom. Yo, I should be able to have this. But what does it say?
And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
And that's what happened. He drowned his wife in destruction and perdition.
Yeah.
All those elders that wrote that letter, everybody that stoned Naboth, everybody was drowned in destruction and perdition because of Ahab covetousness. See?
Yeah.
Make sense? Let's go to the next spot. Habakkuk chapter 3. This is how we should. This is the mindset that we should have. Like this will keep us from coveting. Habakkuk chapter 3. What I say? 17-19.
Yeah, he ain't asked no questions, Brother Zias.
What you say?
He ain't asked no question. What happened to him? How he died? He just got
he
up
didn't care.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of times we do not care. We really don't care about the next person. We just care about what they got.
What he wanted.
Yeah.
He got what he wanted.
We don't care about the well-being of the next person. We just care about what they got. I want it.
What you want.
Habakkuk chapter 3. And we're going to do 17-19.
All right.
If you got it, baby, go ahead.
Although the fig tree shall not blossom, neither shall fruit be in the vines.
Yeah.
The labor of the olive shall fall. Shall fail.
Yeah.
And the field shall yield no meat.
Yeah.
The flock shall be cut off from the fold.
Yeah.
and there shall be no herd in the stalls.
Now, in layman's terms, ain't nothing going on. You what Martin say? You ASS out. Ain't nothing going on. Down bad.
Yep.
Right. But look what Habakkuk say.
Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation.
Yeah.
The Lord God is my strength.
You see that the Lord God is my strength. You see? Go ahead.
And he will make my feet like hinds' feet. And he will make me to walk upon mine high places.
Yeah.
To the chief singer of my stringed instrument.
You see that? The Lord God is my strength.
Yes.
He will make my feet like hinds' feet. And he will make me to walk upon mine high places. This is why we must be content with being in the comfort of his word.
Yes.
Being in the comfort of his fence, of his wall. That we can't come from around that. We can't step up out of that.
That's right.
You see? We need to rely on that. Right? Let's go to the next spot, Philippians. Let's get an understanding of this. I can do all things.
Yeah.
I can do all things. Because really, when I looked at this, I was like, oh, this is really a precept of what we just read. If you read the whole.
All of it.
Yeah. Because a lot of my Christian brothers and sisters use this. But let's get the context. You see, we're going to start at verse 11, right? But you see God's provision, right? Go ahead, start at verse 11.
All right. Philippians 4 and verse 11 reads.
Yeah.
Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. I know both how to be abased, and I know how to be abound, how to abound. Everywhere in all things I am instructed, both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need.
You see that? He say, I am instructed in both to be full and to be hungry, to abound and to suffer. He said, basically what he's saying, we just read what instructed was. I am comforted, whether I'm up or whether I'm down.
Yes.
Why? Because I'm going to abide in that wall, in that fence.
Yes.
Because that's going to separate me, right? From all chaos, all turmoil, even though I'm hungry, even though I may be suffering, right? I'm good though.
Yeah.
I ain't in no chaos. See? Go ahead, verse 13.
I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me.
You see that? I can do all things. I can be up, I can be down. I can be full, I can be hungry.
Yes.
Only thing I can't be is wicked. You see? So if you say I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me, then that should tell I can be holy. Yeah. I can do his commandments. I can walk behind his fence.
Yeah. I
can walk with his wall.
Wow.
You see that? Because I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me. You see? Here's the precept.
And that's used very loosely.
It's very loosely. Here's the precept. Go to Deuteronomy 8. Deuteronomy 8. Remember that wall, that fence. Deuteronomy 8. Hope we get some edification, y'all. I hope it's making sense.
I'll pray this. Yes.
Deuteronomy 8, verse 3.
All right. Deuteronomy 8.
Is that it? Deuteronomy 8, verse 3. That's what I said?
Yes.
1 through 3. 1 through 3.
1 through 3?
Yeah, 1 through 3.
All the commandments which I commanded thee this day shall ye observe to do, that ye may live and multiply, and go in and possess the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers.
All these commandments which I command thee this day shall ye observe to do, that ye may live. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Yeah.
And thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord thy God lead thee these 40 years in the wilderness, to humble thee and to prove thee, to know what was in thine heart, whether thou wouldest keep his commandments or no.
And that's what's kind of going on today. Right now, you could say we're in the wilderness of the people. And even though we got his Bible right here, his word right here, his wall, his fence right here, that instructs us what we should and what we should not do, right? For some reason, we ignore this and we're getting ready for Halloween. You see? He said, to humble thee and to prove thee.
Yes.
To know what is in thine heart. Do you really want to serve me or not? Whether thou wouldest keep his commandments or not. Whether you're going to keep his commandments or you're going to follow the ways of this world. You see? Verse 3.
And he humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with manna.
You see? He brought him down, made him suffer. For a reason, though. Go ahead.
Which thou knewest not, neither did thy fathers know, that he might make thee know that man doth not live by bread alone only, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord doth man live.
You see that? That's how we live. You see? I believe in my God and keep his commandments. That's what I do to survive.
Yeah.
That's what I do to survive. Not just believe. You see? Because the demons believing, the Satan believe that he's the one.
Yeah.
But Satan still do his wicked deeds. The demons believe that he's the one, but they still got to take that hour out of their day to go worship him. But out of that hour, all the rest of the 23 hours, they are doing wickedness. So you can't tell me you just can believe. Let's go to the next spot.
I can't help but get away from
what's that, man?
Or to keep recognizing, to keep his commandments is to live.
It's to live.
I just keep seeing
Come on,
as I glance through.
It's to live. This is how you live.
It's life.
Come on, Psalms 37. Psalms 37, 1 through 4. His commandments are life, folks. So don't get wrapped up in the ways of this world, because actually that's we covet this world. Yes. If you really want to be honest, that's really what's going on here. We covet this world. We're not satisfied with the provisions that the Most High gave us. That's why we break the Sabbath. We're not satisfied with the 6 days that He gave us to do all our due. No. So we still, for 7 days straight, we doing our work. We're not satisfied. You see, we're not satisfied with the holy days that He gave us in Leviticus 23. So we keep all the holidays of the world. We covet the world.
That's right.
Bottom line. 37, 1 through 4, Psalms.
Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Don't be envious of this world, folks. Don't be envious of this world. Why? Look.
For they shall soon be cut down like the grass.
This world gonna burn up and everything in it. Go ahead.
And wither as the green herb.
Yeah.
Trust in the Lord.
Yeah.
And do good. So shall thou dwell in the land. So shall thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
And verily thou shalt be fed. Thou shalt not live off bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. Yes. That's how we're gonna be fed, folks. So we need to start getting satisfied with this type of food right now.
That's right.
And we're not. You see, we're not satisfied with this food. That's why we add to it. That's why we take away from it. Because we ain't satisfied with it. Go ahead.
Delight thyself also in the Lord, and He shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Oh, so if we delight in the Lord, He will give us our desires. He will give it. And a lot of times He don't give us what we desire because He know it will destroy us. You might desire $1 million, but He's not going to give you that $1 million because He know you're going to take that $1 million and destroy not only yourself, but everybody around you. That's why. He said He's going to give you what you desire, though, if you delight yourself in Him. So that's why I said in the beginning, that's why we need to covet Him.
Yes.
Him, one, the Father, the Son. Let's go to the next spot, Luke 12. And y'all can see we only got a few more, y'all. Luke 12, 16 through 21. Luke 12, 16 through 21. And this is, a lot of us are wrapped up in this, right? But let's look what the Messiah say. Look, covetousness denounced.
Mm.
Let's start at verse 16. We're going to do 16 through 21.
And he spake a parable unto them, saying,
Mm-hmm.
The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits.
So look, the rich man's ground brought forth plentiful, but he's not satisfied. Right? Watch. Go ahead.
And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods.
So I need bigger barns because what I have won't hold it, and then I want more. He like, okay, if I can do this, I can do even more. So let me build bigger barns. Right? You see, the mindset ain't going to look what the Most High has blessed me with. You see, maybe if I sacrifice or fast even the more, or read even the more,
or don't glean,
give it to even the more, not build more, because it's he that builds. Yeah. I think Big Bro did a lesson long time ago. Whether the Most High build it, I forgot exactly how it was worded, but that was the lesson. Unless the Most High build it, you see what I'm saying? Unless God build it, it's done in vain. You see, who told you need more barns? Just because you got a lot? Who said you need more barns? Go ahead.
Verse 19. And I will say to my soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry.
I'm good. Go ahead.
But God said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee.
Yeah.
Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided?
Go ahead.
So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God.
You see that? So is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich toward God. Just like he said, when you die, right? Those barns and the fruit, who they going to?
Yeah.
Just like now, when you die and you didn't lay treasures up for God, you laid all your treasures down on the earth. Who you think you gonna? Who you think you gonna? You think you gonna live in his kingdom
with all your stuff?
Nah. That's why he said, so is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich toward God. You're not gonna live in his kingdom.
He don't care about your riches.
You're not gonna be his.
Yeah.
Just like those goods, when you die, they went to somebody else. When you die, if you don't have riches towards God, when you die, you're going to somebody else. You ain't going to him.
That's right.
That's what that's saying. Let's go to the next spot. Proverbs 19:23. Proverbs 19:23. Don't get caught up with this world, y'all. But see, a lot of times, like I said, that's really what we going through, man. We covet this world. Yeah, you might have some people around you, you folks might covet or be jealous of that person, but as a whole, from what I'm seeing, we covet this world, man. For real, we want to be a part of this world so bad that we bring this world into this walk. Yeah. Proverbs 19:23.
He tells us not to love the world, neither the things of the world.
You feel me? And that's why. Because when you start loving this world, you start coveting this world.
And it separates you from him.
It separates you from him. You in the waters of chaos. And in the end, it's going to be bloody for you because you're not going to go to him in the end. Proverbs 19:23.
The fear of the Lord tendeth to life.
That's what we've been saying all day. The word is life, man.
Commandments, yeah.
Go ahead.
And he that hath it shall abide satisfied.
See that? You're going to abide behind that wall satisfied. You're going to abide behind that fence satisfied. Go ahead.
He shall not be visited with evil.
You see that? You're not going to be visited with chaos. Chaos, how do you visit somebody? Don't you got to come through their door?
Yeah.
Chaos ain't going to come through your door. You see? When you abide in the fear of the Lord, when you abide behind that wall, behind that fence, you see, evil ain't gonna visit you. Evil ain't gonna come to your door. Psalms 34. Psalms 34, 10 through 11. Psalms 34, 10 through 11. Boom. Psalms 34, 10 through 11. And if you got it, baby, go ahead.
All right. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger.
Yeah.
But they that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing.
They that seek the Lord, not seeking that what somebody else got, or not seeking something and you putting all your energy into getting that. No. The lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing. Go ahead.
Come, ye children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord.
See that? I will teach you. I will instruct you the fear of the Lord. You see, that's our comfort. And as long as we are satisfied with the comfort of the Most High, we're not going to covet anything else. We're going to stay within his wall. We're going to stay within his fence. We're going to allow the separation from chaos to take place. Let's go to the next spot. John 28. John 28, 28. I'm sorry, Job 28, 28.
Joel or Job?
Job 28, 28. Job 28, 28. Just in case you were wondering what understanding is. How do I know when I got understanding? Right? Job 28, 28.
I got it.
Go ahead.
And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil is understanding.
To depart from evil is understanding. You see that? To depart from evil. How do we depart from evil? Thou shalt not covet. The laws, the statutes, the commandments. You see? But hold on, we ain't gonna stop there. Let's go to another one. Psalms 111, 110. Psalms 111, 110. Then we got two more. Psalms 111, 10.
Psalms 111 and 10.
Verse 10. Yes. And it reads,
the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever.
You see that? Good understanding have all they that do his commandments. You see that? So why are we saying they're done away with? Because the world, because those in fact say they are Christians, in fact covet the world. Those pastors that say they are followers of God, in fact covet the world. You see? So this is why they tell you we ain't got to worry about these commandments. But we read commandments, that's what give you understanding. We read the last lesson. That's how you even know God. That's how you get to know your God, by keeping his ways.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 4. Deuteronomy 4, 5 through 6. And we got one more.
Deuteronomy 4.
Yep. Deuteronomy 4. And we're going to do, I think it's 5 through 6. Hold on. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it 5 through 6? Let's see. You got it.
All right.
5 through 6, and it reads,
behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye shall do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Surely
this nation is a understanding and wise people. Why? What makes us wise and understanding? We keeping his words. We keeping his law, statutes, and commandments. That we don't covet the ways of this world.
That's right.
We covet him. That's what we covet. We don't want to hear nothing else. You see? Last spot. Job 36, 5 through 12. Job 36, 5 through 12. This kind of really sums it up right here. Job 36, verses 5 through 12. I'll pray this folks get some understanding. Hope it's making sense. That we should not covet Of course, not anything that don't belong to us, but don't covet this world. This world don't belong to us. The world now is for many. The world to come is for few. That's you should covet the world that's to come.
That's right.
Right? The world that's to come is going to be governed by his law, statutes, and commandments. Well, whether you want to believe that or not. Right? So that's what we should be coveting, his world to come. And in order to get there, we got to do this word. Yes. That's just the bottom line. We cannot get around that. And that's why Satan wants you not to keep his Sabbath, not to keep his commandments, because he know that's how you're going to know him. He knew him at one time. You see what I'm saying? And he know that you keeping his law, statutes, and commandments, you're going to get to know him.
That's right.
And then you're going to come to find out how much of a deceiver Satan is. He know that. That's why he tell you you ain't got to keep Sabbath day. You ain't got to keep none of these law, statutes, and commandments. You don't have to know him.
When I got it specific on what day, the seventh day, it's his Sabbath. And we go and the Christian people, or those that don't keep his Sabbath, to go around and, well, I keep it every day. or it's Wednesday's my Sabbath day. Yeah. We don't get to do that.
You don't, man. That's because we covered in this world.
That's right.
Basically. Well, look what Job say, man. The book of Job. Look at what the prophets say. 5 through 12. You got it, baby. Go ahead.
Behold, God is mighty.
Yes, he
and
is.
Despiseth not any.
Yep.
He is mighty in strength and wisdom.
Wait a minute. He said he despiseth not any. That's like the scripture say, he don't want nobody to go to the lake of fire.
That's right.
So he's admonishing all. Yes, he has a people that he uses to teach the rest of the sons of Adam. But that's what I say. Teach the rest of the sons of Adam. Because he don't want the rest of the sons of Adam to go to the lake. He don't despise nobody. Go ahead.
He preserveth not the life of the wicked, but giveth right to the poor.
Yeah.
He withdraweth not his eyes from the righteous.
Yeah.
But with kings are they on the throne.
Yeah.
Yea, he doth establish them forever.
Yeah.
And they are exalted.
Now that's how this how you know he don't despise nobody right here. Right? Verse 8.
And if they be bound in fetters and be holden in cords of affliction.
This is a way he's saying that they're caught up in sin. Right? Watch, he's gonna explain it. Go ahead.
Then he showeth them their work and their transgressions that they have exceeded.
He shows them the error of their ways. Right? Go ahead.
He openeth also their ear to discipline. And commandeth that they return from iniquity.
So he shows them their ways, gives them the instructions, and demands or commands that they return from their iniquity. Or he says in other scriptures, hearken unto me.
Yes.
Right? Go ahead.
If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity.
Oh, so this is how you get prosperity. All these pastors preaching prosperity doctrine. It ain't because you sowing that ministry. It ain't because you're giving tithes to that so-called pastor that you're going to be in prosperity. It's say if you return from your iniquity and start keeping his commandments, your days will be in prosperity.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And their years in pleasures.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But if they obey not,
if you continue to despise his commandments, if you continue to covet this world, this lawless world, go ahead.
They shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge.
Without knowledge.
My God.
Paul said the same thing. I think what he say, those that keep the law or those that don't keep the law are going to perish without the law. You see? Without knowledge, because you refuse to hearken to knowledge. 13.
But the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath.
No, that was it. But go ahead and read that though. Go ahead.
But the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath.
Yeah.
They cry not when they bindeth them.
You see that?
When he bindeth them.
The hypocrites in their heart heap up wrath, and they cry not when he bindeth them. You know why they cry not when he bindeth them? Because they don't even know that they in sin. Remember, Paul told us, the law told me, thou shalt not covet. The law told me that was lust. So right. So you see, I would not know lust except the law said, thou shalt not covet. So he said, but the hypocrites in their heart heap up wrath. They cry not when he binded them up, because they don't know they in sin. They're not keeping the law. So the law ain't telling them that they wrapped up in sin. That's why the brother can get on here and tell millions of people you're going to go to hell if you keep the law. Because he ain't keeping the law himself. He don't even know he wrapped up in sin. You see? That's how that works, people. So that's the lesson, man. Thou shalt not covet. Hope it made sense. Hope folks got edified. Like I said, man, you know, a lot of times, man, we get wrapped up in that covetous spirit because we feel like we're not appreciated. Our life is not appreciated, man. Feel like our life don't have purpose. You know, feel like, you know, our life don't have value, or we're not important. But I beg to differ. If you're really following him, if you're really in his word, your life has purpose. He's in fact using you as a light. Remember, he said you're the light and the salt of the world. So yes, if you're behind his fence, you're behind his wall, your life has purpose. Your life, in fact, has meaning.
Yes.
Where you don't have to covet this world.
That's right.
Be content with the positions that he's giving you. Be content with what you read in this book, and don't let nobody add to it, and don't let nobody take it away.
That's right.
I think you could say that that's our motto. We do what we can read.
Yeah.
We do what we can read. That way, when we stand before the throne, when we get in court, you know, I can stand a righteous defendant.
Yes. Saying,
yo, I did everything I did because I did it according to book, chapter, and verse.
What I could read.
So I didn't covet the world. You see? I didn't go about what the world told me. You ain't got to do all that. All you got to do is love. All right. But yeah, that's the lesson, man. Thou shalt not covet, man. Teaching the traditions that are not biblical. So we have went through all the commandments. So now you should not say the commandments are done away with. We just went through all the commandments, and we see not only are they important, but they are applicable to our daily life, even still today. We've read all through the scripts. The commandments are life.
They're life.
So if you're not keeping the commandments, it's safe to say that you are a dead man walking. That's really the true zombie apocalypse. Folks is waiting for folks to just break out with walking around like they dead. Nah, that's the true zombie apocalypse is happening right now.
Yes.
Because folks is walking around dead. We just read all through the book. The commandments is life.
They shall die without
knowledge. Should die without knowledge. Folks is walking around dead because they do not have knowledge. The zombie apocalypse is upon us. You see? So that was a lesson I hope made sense. I hope y'all, you know, was admonished to not covet this world, man.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to continue this traditions, teaching and traditions that are not biblical, but I'm not sure what's the next teaching, because it's a lot. I wrote down a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Whatever the Spirit say, tackle that. You know, that's it. So until next time, man, I want to thank, you know, everybody that's tuning in with us online, watching us on the YouTube. I want to thank the elders for letting us come on here, come on their platform, because I'll be on their platform next Friday. Next Friday, be on the elders platform, man. Want to appreciate, you know, for allowing us to put our hands to the plow and put in this work. And we want to thank those who are watching, and God bless those who are learning, because we get the feedback, we hearing, you know, and all praise to the Most High.
Yes.
That folks are that, what I should say, that it's making it simple.
Making it simple.
Yeah,
changing lives. Those that are sharing the lessons and the music, and just all praise to the Most High, because that is our goal, to reach as many souls as possible.
Yes,
that's our ultimate.
That's
goal.
Our ultimate goal, man. Yeah, to bring one soul. To Him. Right. Just one. That's all. We just one. So thanks for the feedback, y'all. Continue to support the channel. Continue to
All praise. Continue to I see you out there, Jay Will. Continue to deny this world, man. Because like I said, at the end of the day, that's what it is. Satan wants you to think that it's greener on the other side. Mm-hmm. Satan wants you to think that you being in your comfort zone, right?
Yes.
That you being in your comfort zone is not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You see, this is our comfort zone, people. This is the comforter, right? So just remember that, man, and don't let the world,
don't be deceived.
Don't be deceived. Thank you.
Don't be deceived.
So that was it, man. That's the lesson. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Shabbat. And unless you got anything else,
I do not. Love you all.
Love you all. Like my big bro always say,
kingdom over everything. Kingdom over everything.
Well, if I can play it.
Kingdom over everything. You can say kingdom over everybody. Are you willing to put your mind, body, and soul on the line?
Call this kingdom over everything. I'm about my Abba's business, so I be my wedding ring. Married to the gospel and I'm faithful, never giving up. That's word to the chief. My belief in the spiritual. You do the work, plant the seed. Christ is what these people need. Got them doctors that y'all feed. Souls burning cause of greed. Hands to the piss out, like the swizz that from my brizz out. 10 toes biz out as I'm praying for my Chris out. Precept on them precepts while I let the spirit direct. Every move I miss, can't let the serpent take my soul away. Praying for the strength to make it through the day. Darts flying at me, but the feet just keep me strapping. Pappy say he got me long as I worship his son. He say I'll never lack as long as he is number one. That's why I'm on my knees begging for forgiveness. Regardless what y'all think, this kingdom business. Call it KOE. I won't let you get my life. I won't let you get my body. I'm a soldier of Yahweh. We gon' kill Illuminati. It's the kingdom over everything. We want the kingdom over everything. We call this KOE. I won't let you get my life. I won't let you get my body. I'm a soldier of Yahweh. We gon' kill Illuminati. It's the kingdom over everything. We want the kingdom over everything. We call this KOE. Got the spirit of Moses up against Janus and Jambres, exposing the lies. That's why these preachers is mad at me. Repping the covenant that was gave to my fathers. The spirit of Abraham got me drinking the waters. I call that fully persuaded. I pray to y'all that I make it up out this booth I'm in. Spiritually speaking, spiritually speaking. From what I've been reading, as long as I'm breathing, this 613 and I mean it. I got this work and I'm fiending to do it. Study to prove it. You ain't gotta believe it. He gon' make do in this season. We gon' be bending the knee. We gon' help rule in this kingdom. For the wicked it ends. They all gon' burn in they sins. I'm on the straight path, never turning right or left. Narrow is the road to salvation. We talking life or death. That's why I'm on my knees begging for forgiveness. Regardless what y'all think, this kingdom business. Call it KOE. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. We call this KOE. For whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. Whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. We call this KOE. We call this KOE.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Shabbat. We love y'all. Shalom.